Hi everybody, it's Gina and I'm back. It's day 3 of Art Break, and I just want to make sure that you all can hear me. Let me see if I can get this to straighten up just a bit. I'm working again from my phone since I couldn't get on using the laptop. Alright, so yesterday, we'll go ahead and share with you the one that we did yesterday, just a little bit of review until others start to show up. So the one that we did yesterday was a recycle and receive, like, mini therapy session. So if you did this, go ahead and take a picture and post it just post it in the comments below day 2 video, and if you haven't done that one, that's fine. It's there for you to do whenever you are ready. Day 1 is also still available, so you can go back and you can do day 1. If you've done that one, feel free to post a completed image below in the comments. And do the same thing for today as well. Today is going to be slightly different in that I'm going to guide you through what you're going to be doing, but you're going to complete it on your own, because it's going to be it would actually take quite a while to do this kind of virtually. So we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to kind of guide you through, and then allow you to finish on your own, and then you can take a picture and you can post it. Let me grab my notes here because I did make some notes. I also have, if you were here yesterday, I talked a little bit about the two oils that I use frequently, and this one again is the GYST, and it's basically get your fill in the blank together, get your act together. So I like to go ahead and just put a little bit on my wrist for what I do, my third eye for what I know, and at my ankles for where I go. So I basically just kind of realign, and it had a little bit of a glitch there, so I hope everything's okay. The other one I like to use is it's called Activation, and this one was out of a recipe that I found in the library. So I mean, not the library, in the Bible. So I like to just rub a little bit on my wrist as well. Alright, so I wanted to ask a little bit about before we jump into what we're going to do, what other topics would you like to hear me talk about during these art breaks or at any other time? We could do this as a simple art break, and then maybe for another live we can talk about maybe essential oils. Maybe I can walk you through some of the blends that I use frequently, or maybe some herbal tea blends. And if that's the kind of stuff that you would like to hear about, please share with me in the comments below, and I will gladly talk about that here, or we can plan a whole other live where we discuss a few of those. Speaking of which, I do have a tea that I'm drinking right now, and this particular one, I'm going to share with you the ingredients. This has linden leaves, it has lemon balm, hibiscus, and spearmint, and there are several benefits for all of the different ingredients. The linden leaves, the benefits of those are they actually help to reduce nasal congestion. So if you already have a cold or the flu, this particular herb, or the leaf from the linden tree, actually helps with nasal congestion. It also helps to relieve any kind of throat irritation you might be having. It's mildly sedative, so it's probably something you want to drink like in the evening. But I actually make this blend during the summertime. I call it my summertime iced tea, but it does have like a soothing effect on you, and it's been used to treat palpitations, heart palpitations, and high blood pressure. And I found out today, actually, this was new to me, that it's added to lotions if you have really itchy skin, like if you have maybe, I wouldn't put it on psoriasis or eczema, but if you have just like a mild irritation, it's really good to add into lotions to really help to relieve the itchy skin. Now that was the linden leaves. The lemon balm actually helps to relieve a really perfect ingredient in this tea. It does help to boost cognitive function, and if you have like problems with your digestive system, it helps with nausea and indigestion. And the hibiscus that's in here is loaded with vitamin C, so at this time that's one of the perfect ingredients. And this also contains rose petals. So if you have roses in your garden and you don't use any kind of pesticides on them, save your rose petals and just make a simple tea, or add it to other you might be making, because the rose petals are loaded with vitamin C as well. So spearmint is here, and that's really good for digestion, among other things. So this particular blend is like the perfect tea to be drinking at this point, with stress and anxiety being so high right now. So if you do want to hear me talk a little bit more about different tea blends that I made, please just mention it in the comments below, and maybe I'll have a separate live just for those, or I can talk about that at the beginning before we actually go into our little art break. What I'll be doing today, I mentioned a piece of paper, pencil, some old magazines, and the reason is, let me go ahead and put this aside. The reason is we're going to be making, you also were supposed to bring a favorite quote, because we're going to be working with your favorite quote. If you do have kids that are working with you here, this is fine for them to do, unless you want to work together and just create one particular assignment. It is helpful if you have kids, and if they're old, if they're younger and they have safety scissors, then go ahead and use the safety scissors to do some cutting. But there will be this, and the reason why you're going to work on this of the video is because it's going to take a little bit we did yesterday. All right. So